Hey guys, and welcome to PJ's Coin Keepers. So the title of this video, sleeper coin, whether it's actually a sleeper coin, the 2014 $1 Mob of Roos, it's a difficult one to tell. The 2014 $1 coin up until recently was the lowest minted $1 coin. So let's have a look at the Royal Australian Mint website. And I'll actually just go back to this picture here. This is from the Australian Coin Collecting blog. So make sure you check out that website. There will be a link in the description to this video to their page. Lots of great information on our Australian coins and Euro coins. So make sure you check out that. But let's have a look at the mintage of the $1 coin. So we'll scroll down and we'll get to the 2014 coin. There's a couple of different coins in 2014, being the 100 Years of Anzac coin at 21.9 million and the Mob of Roos at just over a million and 52,000. So this is a tough one to do a comparison on because you've really got the 2015 100 Years of Anzac coin at 1.4 million, which is a little bit difficult to compare because that particular coin you have been able to buy fairly easily in rolls as well as in bags, and it does impact the price in some ways because collectors were able to get a hold of them fairly well. It was a bit more difficult to get a hold of the 2014 Mob of Roos in rolls and bags, and that was sort of right at the start when the mint were just starting to really start handing out those coins in rolls and bags, more so in 2015. So 2014 is a year that was more difficult to get a hold of those lower mintage coins. So up until recently, that was the lowest minted coin, and now we have the 2016 changeover coin, which is this one here we have on screen, with a mintage of 560,000. So we will have a look at that particular coin, but let's have a look at the 2014 Mob of Roos. So once again, we're checking eBay. So here's some of the latest offerings. And so all I've typed in here is 2014 $1 Mob. If I type in MOR, I actually get less results. So I've just written in Mob for Mob of Roos. But let's have a look here. So here we can see a roll that someone's offering for $200. There's a few different varieties of the coin, being coloured ones and different mint marked version ones. So you have to sort of rule those out. What we're really looking at is just the circulating version. So someone's selling here, looks like a fairly nice conditioned coin for $3.50, something you would probably expect in this kind of condition to be able to find in circulation today, being 5 years after it came into circulation. Here's an uncirculated one for $15. There's a circulated one someone's selling there for $10. Another roll for $250. So it's interesting to look at the roll price and to see whether the roll prices are starting to creep up. And certainly when we compare the sold figures, which we'll do now, there's quite a few rolls here on for sale at the moment. So these will be interesting to see where these ones end up in price by the end of this week. So we've got the 2014, all these ones here are one bid at $125. So we'll see, here's a bag. So the bag's obviously fairly rare, and someone's trying to offer one there for $400. Here's another one for $165, and another one here for $150. So circulated for around that $3.50 range, and that's very cheap really for a coin that has only 1 million coins in circulation. And recently we've had a look at the 85 and the 93 50-cent coin, and we've seen the way that those things are starting to push up in value. So here's the sold figures from Mob of Roos. So this is a uncirculated one for $10, another one here for $5. There's a $3.50 for $4, $5.50, $10.50, another uncirculated one for $12. So these coins are fairly stable in price. We're going back in time as we're scrolling, and we're back to the start of June. Let's see how far we can get back. Here's a bag that sold for $170. Another bag that sold for less than $100, so that was a very good price, that one there. That was back in May. And there's a $6 one. So looks like the prices are starting to creep up. Certainly this seller looks like they're now selling it for a bit over $10 each. A couple months ago they were around $6, so maybe there's starting to be some movement on these coins. It's a bit hard to tell. The prices are a little bit all over the place, but maybe things are starting to move there. So it's a tough one. My personal feeling is probably to start grabbing the rolls, as I reckon in a little while those prices will start to peak and go up quite nicely. Certainly, if we have a look at the 2016 $1 changeover coin, these things have gone nuts in the past month or two. We should have a look at the sold figures, but let's have a look at what people are actually asking. So this one's an auction item, $329 for a roll. Remember, the mintage is half of the 2014. Here's another one. Someone's trying at $500. The individual coins, uncirculated for $16.50. Someone's asking a lot more there, $1,000 for a roll. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if in the short time that these things are actually selling for that kind of range. And we saw it happen with the $2 2013. Which one? The purple, the coronation coin. The rolls of those and the rolls of the red poppy from 2012. Those things have gone nuts and are well over $2,000 a roll. So I would expect that kind of thing could continue to happen with these particular coins of 2016 being such a low mintage coin, and probably comparable to the 2012 red poppy in some ways. I know it's a different denomination, but similar mintage, and I would expect that these things are probably the real true sleeper coin in some ways. And they have been, and they're really just starting to wake up a bit now, certainly in the last month or so. So let's have a look at the sold figures on these ones. That'll be the interesting thing. Sold. Alright, so we've got the sold listings here. So here is a 10 coin bag. So $10 worth of coins selling for $150 just recently. Here's a roll for $370 something. Individual coins selling for $14. Another one for $15. Got 3 of them there. Who knows whether they're circulated or not. Wow, this is interesting. A full set for $800. I remember not long ago these things. This is only. I'm assuming that is not the full. This will be interesting. Let's have a look at this. This could be just the. Yeah, that's just the 10 coin bag and the 5 coin bag. So the other bags are all as they should be, but Yeah, wow, $800. That's unbelievable. That kind of dollars for a full set, and that's recent as of the 5th of July. So here's $175 for that bag. So um, I know I bought a full set of coins like that just sold for 700. I think I paid about $80, um, probably a year and a half ago. So that's crazy, that kind of dollars. So yeah, obviously we're seeing here that there's these coins are starting to go nuts. So don't pass these by. If they come through your dollar coins when you're noodling, make sure you're holding onto these, and make sure you're holding onto the 2014 Mob of Roos. They will be certainly sought after. Certainly, as more and more new collectors come on board, the mint is really pushing for ways of bringing new collectors in. And I think I've read a few things recently where they're putting out some special coins that will be another hunt style event coming up. So that'll be interesting. And certainly the AUNS coins for 2019 have certainly brought a lot of new people in into the hobby. So here's some mint roll sets that sold for $550. We'll try and get back a bit. They're still around that $350 range for a roll. Getting a little bit cheaper, $295, $299, $249, $240, and this is back in June. So the prices have certainly gone up by at least $100 to $150 in that time. So is another one for $200, $182. So yep, the price has certainly doubled as of recent. And the same kind of thing can happen with the 2014 Mob of Roos. So it's probably being a little bit overlooked at this time. And that's because of the hype that's going on with these changeover coins. But certainly well worth getting some of the 2014s. If you can afford to get some of the rolls as they are, I think you can't go wrong with those. Alright guys, hope you've enjoyed this little look at the 2014 Mob of Roos and the 2016 changeover coin. I'm going to say that the 2014 is a sleeper for now, purely because of the way that the 2016 is really starting to take off. And it certainly should. It should be a higher valued coin because the mintage is just so low. But well and truly, worth getting your hands on some if you can. Alright guys, I've enjoyed bringing this video to you. Make sure you hit the like button if you've enjoyed these kinds of videos. I'd like to be able to look at a few more sleeper coins, and in the hope of trying to help you guys who are new to collecting, or even if you've been involved in collecting for a while but like to get your hands on some coins that are not only nice to look at but are going to be good investments into the future. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I look forward to bringing more videos to you soon.